For a kid with a creative temperament, for a kid that wants more out of life than punching a clock and grinding out widgets, there isn't much to do in the suburbs but get in the car and drive. When art is the motivating factor in your life, like it was for Jonathan, you can't just sit at home and hope that someone discovers you. Pause for the cause. You have to take your art, however half-formed, to where other people are creating their art. Your parents encourage your art. Your friends may enjoy your art, and your teachers may tolerate it. But without other artists to exchange ideas and knowledge, your art's potential... Sorry, this is making me all choked up. But for real, like, this paragraph is about Nashville. And thank you all for having me. Where were we? Oh, so whether you make literary, visual, or sonic art, it will wither and die if you don't transport it from the fallow tracts of single-story ranch houses and plant it somewhere more fertile. But suburbia does have its saving grace. Radio doesn't stop at the city limit. For Jonathan, a gaunt, gawky teen short on social expediency and long on philosophical questioning, radio would be the streetlights along his path out of suburbia. WRKO, WMEX, WHDH were baptizing the suburbs in the sounds of the city, in the sounds of faraway, exotic places. Melancholy Music Making Man by the Righteous Brothers, 6 O'Clock by the Lovin' Spoonful, and the Velvet Underground Sunday Morning, all beaming from the transmitters to Jonathan's ears. It is the spring before the summer of love, and the seeds of punk rock have been planted. Boston Globe. Cambridge Mayor Daniel J. Hayes Jr. urged an all-out crackdown on hippies Monday night. "We must eliminate these people from our city," he told a city council meeting. He cited an increase in drug arrests and an exodus of longtime residents as two of the chief reasons. The mayor's speech came in the aftermath of narcotics raids over the weekend, at one of which a 19-year-old girl was found in a closet suffering the effects of LSD. I don't think she was suffering. But for heat and emotion, it did not rival an earlier portion of the meeting during which members of a group sponsoring an anti-Vietnam War resolution on the ballot were labeled creeps and refugees from a barbershop. Right? I have seen footage from that meeting, and it is hilarious. Like, dude looks like he's about to explode. He hates hippies so much. Like, I used to hate hippies a lot, and man, I got nothing on that dude. And most of you know I can be a pretty nasty dude when I, have to listen to like Ed Sheeran. It's the same thing. All right. Chapter 2, Astral Plane. Astral Plane is not as explicitly Massachusetts-themed a song as, say, Roadrunner or Government Center. But it is the one that ensures Richmond's place in the pantheon of great New England poets. Astral Plane is the moment that connects Jonathan Richmond with the legacy of the Transcendentalists, with Thoreau, Dickinson, Alcott. Richmond, in a state of constant seeking, reimagines the boy doesn't meet girl tropes of rock and roll tradition and finds a spiritual solution. In his lecture, The Transcendentalist, a treatise on the Unitarian splinter group that would go on to shape American cultural and political thought for generations to come, Ralph Waldo Emerson told those gathered at the Boston Masonic Temple in January of 1842, "As thinkers, mankind have ever divided into two sects, materialists and idealists. The idealist takes his departure from his consciousness and reckons the world in appearance. Richmond's own lyrical departure opens up the possibility of overcoming romantic rejection, of prolonging an unrequited love. The rhythm undulates beneath Astral Plane, tension building and releasing before the end of each bar, wobbling between ethereal and corporeal. The drums are focused but wary, a somnambulist's blue notes squeeze through the distortion of the keyboard. The bass bobs like a heavy buoy on a breezy day, the energy of the group becoming a phantom walking and working among phantoms. The listener too is brought into this phantom, where Roadrunner is the modern lover's Walden-esque tribute to nature, however paved and neon-bathed it may be in 1970. Astral Plane creates a response to Margaret Fuller's sacred marriage for the sexual revolution. Richmond needs to overcome the physical in order to attain the love he yearns for, needs to project beyond the material world and his own shortcomings to be worthy of reciprocal love. Astral Plane unlocks a new dimension in one of pop's enduring themes.